What if your legs could feel stronger, steadier, and more reliable again, even after 60? Most people think weak, shaky legs are just part of aging. But in Japan, many older adults stay stable, mobile, and confident well into their 80s and 90s, and the reason is surprisingly simple. If your legs feel weaker, unsteady, or tire faster than they used to, this is not just aging, and it is not permanent. With a few gentle daily movements, you can support your muscles, improve balance, and feel safer on your feet again. In this video, you'll discover 6 simple Japanese tricks that take only minutes a day, require no equipment, and are designed to help you walk stronger, stand steadier, and move with confidence again. Make sure to watch until the end, because trick number 4 is the one many people say changed their stability the most. Let's begin. Strong legs do not come from pushing harder. They come from teaching your body to move correctly again. One of the most common mistakes adults over 60 make is avoiding bending the knees because it feels uncomfortable or unstable. Over time, this avoidance quietly weakens the very muscles that protect the knees, hips, and balance. Chair-assisted knee bends reverse that process in a safe and controlled way. In Japan, this movement is treated as a daily maintenance exercise, not a workout. The goal is not depth, speed, or fatigue. The goal is control. By standing in front of a sturdy chair, lightly holding the backrest and bending the knees slowly, you teach your thighs and knees to share the load again. This strengthens the quadriceps, which act like shock absorbers every time you walk, sit, or stand. When these muscles weaken, the joints take the stress instead, leading to pain and instability. What makes this exercise powerful is the slow pace. Lowering yourself gradually forces the muscles to stay engaged longer. Rising back up with control trains coordination and balance at the same time. This is especially important after 60, when muscle signals can become delayed. Slow movement gives your nervous system time to reconnect with the muscles that keep you upright. This exercise directly improves one of the most important daily skills, standing up from a chair. When that movement becomes easier, confidence improves. Walking feels safer. Stairs feel less intimidating. Even posture improves because the legs are doing their job again. Another reason this movement works so well is consistency. In Japanese routines, this is done daily, often in small sets spread throughout the day. A few controlled repetitions in the morning and again later are more effective than one long session done once a week. The body responds best to frequent reminders, not occasional effort. Safety always comes first. The chair is there for support, not dependence. Over time, as strength improves, you will notice less pressure in the knees and more power in the thighs. That shift is the signal that your legs are rebuilding stability from the inside out. This simple movement lays the foundation. Stronger knees create the confidence needed for balance, walking, and everything that follows. In the next chapter, we move from strength into balance and coordination, where steady legs truly begin. Strength alone does not keep you steady. Balance is what turns strength into confidence. Many adults notice that even if their legs feel strong, walking in tight spaces or on uneven ground feels uncertain. That feeling is not weakness. It is a loss of coordination between the feet, legs, and brain. The heel-to-toe balance walk is designed to restore that connection. This exercise looks simple, but it challenges the body in a powerful way. By placing one foot directly in front of the other so the heel touches the toes, you narrow your base of support. This forces the ankles, calves, and small stabilizing muscles in the feet to wake up and work together. At the same time, your brain becomes fully engaged, monitoring each step and adjusting your posture in real time. In Japan, balance walking is often practiced slowly along hallways or narrow garden paths. The slow pace is intentional. When you move slowly, your nervous system has time to correct small shifts before they turn into loss of balance. This improves reaction speed over time, which is one of the most important factors in fall prevention after 60. As you walk heel to toe, your posture naturally improves. The head stays level, the shoulders relax, and the core muscles activate without conscious effort. This full body involvement is why this exercise helps with overall stability, not just leg strength. Each step becomes a lesson in controlled movement. One of the reasons this exercise is so effective is that it mimics real-life challenges. Stepping onto a curb, navigating a crowded space, or walking on uneven pavement all require the same type of coordination. Practicing this in a safe environment builds confidence that carries over into daily activities. Safety is key. Start near a wall or counter so you can lightly touch it if needed. Focus on looking forward, not down at your feet. This trains balance using visual and inner ear signals, not just sight. Begin with just a few steps at a time and rest as needed. Over time, you may notice that your feet feel more responsive and your steps feel smoother. That is your nervous system relearning how to keep you upright. In the next chapter, we build on this balance by strengthening the hips, which play a major role in keeping your legs steady and aligned. Strong, steady legs depend heavily on the hips, yet this area is often overlooked. Many adults focus on the knees or calves when they feel unstable, but the hips are the true control center for balance and movement. When hip muscles weaken, the legs struggle to stay aligned, steps feel uncertain, and even short walks can feel tiring. Standing leg raises directly target this problem. This exercise is done standing upright while holding a counter, wall, or chair for light support. One leg stays grounded while the other moves slowly to the side or gently backward. These simple movements activate the glute muscles and the smaller stabilizers around the hip joint. In Japan, this exercise is valued because it strengthens the muscles that keep the pelvis stable, which protects the knees and lower back during walking. What makes standing leg raises so effective is the focus on controlled motion. Lifting the leg slowly forces the muscles to engage fully, while lowering it with control improves coordination. This combination builds strength and balance at the same time. The supporting leg also benefits as it must stabilize the body throughout the movement. As these muscles strengthen, everyday activities become easier. Walking feels smoother because the hips guide each step. Turning becomes safer because the body can shift weight more confidently. Even standing for longer periods becomes less tiring as the hips help distribute the load evenly. Another key benefit of this exercise is improved joint awareness. Moving the leg in different directions teaches the brain where the hip is in space. This awareness is essential for preventing missteps and sudden loss of balance. Over time, this connection between the brain and hips becomes sharper, making movements feel more natural and less forced. Safety remains important. Movements should be small and pain-free. There is no need to lift the leg high. Quality matters far more than range. A few slow repetitions on each side, done daily, are enough to create meaningful change. Consistency is what makes this exercise powerful. In Japanese routines, these leg raises are often done while waiting for water to boil or during short breaks. This habit keeps the hips active throughout the day rather than relying on one long session. As hip strength improves, you may notice less strain in the knees and more control in your steps. This prepares the legs for the next essential skill. In the following chapter, we focus on the lower legs and ankles, which play a vital role in stability and endurance. When balance feels uncertain, the ankles are often the missing link. Many people focus on the thighs and hips but forget that every step begins and ends at the ankles. These small joints control how the body responds to uneven ground, sudden shifts, and changes in direction. Slow heel raises are a simple way to rebuild that control. This exercise is done by standing upright and slowly lifting the heels off the floor, rising onto the balls of the feet, then lowering back down with full control. A wall, counter, or chair can be used for light support. What matters most is the pace. Moving slowly forces the calf muscles and ankle stabilizers to stay engaged longer, which builds strength and improves coordination. In Japan, this movement is often practiced daily because it supports both balance and circulation. The calf muscles act like pumps, helping move blood back toward the heart. When these muscles weaken, legs can feel heavy or tired more quickly. Strengthening them improves endurance and reduces fatigue during walking or standing. Slow heel raises also train the body to control upward and downward motion. This is important because many falls happen not while walking forward, but during transitions like stepping off a curb or shifting weight unexpectedly. By practicing controlled rises and lowers, the body learns how to respond calmly instead of reacting too late. Another benefit of this exercise is improved foot awareness. As you rise and lower, the brain receives constant feedback from the feet and ankles. This sharpens communication between the nervous system and the lower legs, making movements feel more precise. Over time, this reduces the feeling of wobbling or hesitation when standing or walking. The key to success is consistency and patience. A few slow repetitions done daily are far more effective than rushing through many. The movement should feel steady and controlled, not forced. If fatigue appears, rest briefly and continue later. This teaches the body that strength can be built without strain. As ankle strength improves, walking becomes smoother and more confident. Steps feel lighter, and the legs respond more quickly to changes in surface or direction. This creates a strong base for the entire body. With stronger ankles supporting each step, the next focus is restoring knee strength and mobility in a gentle way. In the following chapter, we move into a seated exercise that protects the joints while building essential leg power. Not all strength building needs to happen standing up. In fact, some of the most important leg muscles respond best when trained in a seated position. Seated leg extensions focus on the quadriceps, the large muscles at the front of the thighs that control knee stability. These muscles play a major role in walking, standing up, climbing stairs, and preventing the knees from giving way. This exercise begins by sitting upright in a sturdy chair with both feet flat on the floor. One leg is slowly extended forward until it is straight, then gently lowered back down. The movement is controlled and deliberate. There is no swinging or momentum. That slow lift is where the real work happens. In Japanese daily routines, this exercise is often done during quiet moments such as watching television or waiting for tea to steep. The simplicity is intentional. When the body feels safe and supported, the muscles can activate without tension. This allows the quadriceps to strengthen without stressing. The joints. What makes seated leg extensions so effective is isolation. By removing balance demands, the muscles can work fully on their own. This is especially helpful for people who feel knee discomfort or instability. Strengthening the muscles that support the knee reduces joint strain over time, which often leads to less stiffness and better movement confidence. As the leg lifts, the brain also becomes involved. Holding the leg briefly at the top improves muscle control and awareness. This helps retrain the nervous system to fire the right muscles at the right time. Over time, this improves reaction speed and coordination during real-world movements like stepping forward or standing up quickly. Consistency is more important than intensity. A few slow repetitions on each leg, done daily, create steady improvement. The goal is not exhaustion, the goal is reliability. When these muscles wake up every day, they stay responsive and supportive. Another benefit of this exercise is symmetry. Many people favor one leg without realizing it. Seated leg extensions reveal differences in strength and control. By working each leg individually, imbalances can be corrected, which improves overall stability. As this exercise becomes easier, standing up from a chair begins to feel smoother and more controlled. That improvement carries into walking and balance. In the final chapter, we focus on a powerful balance practice that ties all these gains together and helps reinforce confidence on your feet. True leg strength shows itself in stillness. Being able to stand on one leg, even briefly, is one of the clearest signs of balance, coordination, and confidence. This simple practice is deeply valued in Japan because it challenges the entire stability system at once. Muscles, joints, nerves, and the brain must all work together to keep the body upright. This exercise begins by standing near a wall, counter, or chair for safety. Shift your weight onto one leg and gently lift the other foot slightly off the floor. The lifted foot does not need to rise high. What matters is maintaining calm, steady posture. The supporting leg activates from the foot all the way up through the hip, while the core muscles engage naturally to keep you centered. What makes this practice powerful is the way it sharpens communication between the body and brain. Small adjustments happen constantly as the body stays balanced. Each correction strengthens nerve pathways that help prevent falls. Over time, these pathways become faster and more reliable, making balance feel more automatic. In Japanese routines, this exercise is often done during daily activities, such as brushing teeth or waiting for water to heat. This builds balance into life rather than treating it as a separate task. Short, frequent practice teaches the body that balance is a normal expectation, not a challenge. Breathing plays an important role. Slow, steady breathing helps relax unnecessary tension. When the body feels calm, balance improves. If the lifted foot touches down, simply reset and continue. Progress comes from repetition, not perfection. As confidence grows, the standing leg becomes stronger and more responsive. Movements feel smoother. Shifting weight feels safer. This exercise ties together everything built in the previous chapters: strength from the thighs, control from the hips, stability from the ankles, and awareness from the nervous system. Strong, steady legs are not built through strain or intensity. They are built through daily movement, patience, and consistency. The 6 exercises you have learned reflect a simple philosophy focused on maintaining strength, balance, and independence over time. When practiced daily, even in small amounts, these movements support walking confidence, reduce fall risk, and help you feel more secure on your feet. Start where you are. Move slowly, stay consistent. With time, your legs can feel stronger, steadier, and more reliable, supporting you in the activities that matter most.